All right. Now, how obvious it is on camera, this hive is not as strong as this one, but that's okay. That'll change pretty rapidly over the next couple of days or maybe even a couple of weeks, but they'll ramp up pretty quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and get them transferred into new boxes. So process, I'll talk through it a little bit, but I'm just gonna give them a little bit of smoke. I'll probably start with this one, a little bit of smoke, and then I will move that box and throw down the permanent box, and I'll start transferring frames, start moving them out of this one into the proper one, and then I'll repeat the whole process for the other one. So not too complicated, definitely better when you're wearing a beekeeper suit. A little bit of smoke in the back door, and a little bit of smoke to the front door. Doesn't take very much. And I gotta find a safe place to keep the smoke. Last thing you want to do is accidentally start a fire out here in the green belt with your bee smoker. People have done it. Bad news when that happens. Now you will immediately start to see bees coming in from the field trying to find their entrance. It's not there anymore. I just moved it. But it will not take long for these girls to find the way to get back into their hive where they belong. That little bit of smoke I gave them has them nice and calm. It's beautiful here. I don't think I'm in frame, so I'll just keep talking to you, telling you what's going on here. But I got the lid off of that hive. Look at all those bees. So I'm looking for a couple of things as I do this. One, I want to make sure that they don't have a bunch of what's called queen cells, which means that they're getting ready to swarm. I have a hunch that these girls swarmed not long ago, but right here, I see queen cells. And that's not good. That means either they recently swarmed and they're currently queenless, and if I kill all those cells, I may end up with a queenless hive, and that's a bad situation. So I'll be double checking that here in a few minutes, make sure that I'm not destroying my hive by mistake. I don't want them to swarm, and one of the ways to prevent them from swarming is by destroying those queen cells. But if they are currently queenless, then they can't make a queen if they have to. And it's a real danger in doing what I want to do, which is destroy those cells. Now, another gorgeous frame of bees and brood and some food, and again here's another queen cell telling me that they're trying to make a new queen, which means either they're getting ready to swarm or they have already swarmed. The small numbers make me think they've already swarmed. I don't dare kill that. But one of the things I can look for here as I'm pulling these frames out is I can be watching for eggs. If there's eggs in a cell, that means two things. It means that one, they've had a queen, a laying queen, within the last 3 days. It also means they can make a queen. It's not too late for them to make a new queen. I think I'm going to take a chance on leaving all the cells though, because the other thing, yeah, they got queen cells here too. They definitely are planning. I think they just swarmed based on the small numbers. I think they probably swarmed yet in the last day or two. And by me destroying those queen cells, I would basically be, effectively, I'd be killing off the whole colony if I did that. Can't risk it. Cannot risk it. And as much as I see brood, I don't feel like I'm seeing any eggs. I see larvae. That's good. I don't see eggs yet. Yeah. I suspect that this colony swarmed and they are currently queenless, but they are poised to hatch out several virgin queens very soon. So, I guess that's how it's going to be. Oops, lots of nectar. Don't see any eggs. Okay, that is that. Get these frames pressed down in here, tighten them up. We'll grab their next box. This second box has about 50 or 60 pounds of honey inside it, made by last year's bees. And by me giving them this box means I don't have to feed them sugar water. They have everything they need to feed themselves until the nectar flow starts in another, oh gosh, middle of June is when it really hits. So a couple months yet. Okay. Now, I'm not seeing the front of that box like you are at the moment, but I'm assuming that I've got bees over there who are trying to find the entrance. Got a bunch of bees on the ground here who are confused. Shake these ones out of the box, put them in there. Okay, put this lid back on. Peek around here. It looks like they're already finding the entrance, figuring that out. Now, the whole process repeats over here in this hive. This one, they're so active, I know they've got a queen. And if I see any queen cells in this box, they will not survive. I will have to eliminate them. It's part of keeping this hive from swarming out and going elsewhere. Just fighting here. There we go. Not as bad as I was expecting. I guess they're all out foraging right now. Wow, lots of food on this one, and no swarm cells. One swarm cell, but it's emerged. Don't have to worry about that. There's no harm in leaving it. If I cut it out, they'll just make a new one. Oops. Seeing lots of honey on this, and some brood, and some drones. It's fine. You need drones, especially need drones around if that hive is going to produce a new queen. You need drones so they can get good genetics, because she's going to go on a mating flight. There's no guarantee that she'll mate with one of my drones, but you never know. Knowing that these are very good genetics, having them out there in the world, commingling with the other colonies, is a good thing. Yeah, ladies, they're starting to buzz around my head a little bit. Yeah, all their instincts. Yeah, that's a drone. I thought I saw the queen there for a second. See what's going on down here. All those queen cells are open. Nothing going on there. Oh, there's that. Nope, that's fine. So, a couple of swarm cells tells me that they were thinking about swarming because they're getting a little too crowded. But I just gave them a whole lot more room, which means the crowding situation has been resolved. They are not going to swarm. Looking good. Looking good. Last frame in. Trying to roll any of these girls. Just like the last one. This one is really heavy. Pulling it carefully. Trying my best not to squish any of these girls. Hard to do, especially when it's heavy. Hard to be that careful, but I'll try. Okay. Getting boxes on. Wind it best I can. Oh. going to leave this lid off because the top of this is covered in honey that dripped when I was working, and I want them to have the opportunity to crawl around and lap it up and take it inside. I'll put the roof on a little bit later. Just leave it all loose for now.